Psychology has an interesting take on people who don't really have friends. Most of them aren't broken, they're not antisocial, and they're definitely not failures. In reality, their mind just operates in a way that makes normal social life feel exhausting, pointless, or simply not worth the energy. And if you've spent long periods of your life without close friends, there are real, valid reasons behind it. Point 1. You instantly recognize fake energy, and you refuse to tolerate it. If your circle is tiny or non-existent, you probably struggle to be around people who pretend, people who gossip, people who switch personalities depending on who's watching. As you grow more self-aware, your brain becomes allergic to inauthentic behavior. You'd rather sit alone in silence than waste time in a room full of masks. And honestly, most social groups are built on fake smiles, hidden jealousy, and backhanded comments. Your mind picks up on this quickly. Your intuition notices the tone, the body language, the tiny lies. So you keep your distance, not because you dislike people, but because you're protecting your peace. Point 2. You don't want many relationships, you want real ones. People who stay alone aren't avoiding connection. They're avoiding empty connection. Surface-level friendships drain you. The "how's the weather" and "what's new" type of conversations, where no one actually cares. You want depth, honesty, ideas, emotional presence, not small talk. You think deeply. You feel deeply. So you connect deeply, which is rare. Instead of forcing yourself to blend into groups that feel shallow, you wait. You'd rather have one real bond than 10 people who barely understand you. Point 3. Your brain needs more rest after socializing. Some people are wired with a more sensitive nervous system. It makes social interactions feel heavier, even the good ones. Psychologists call this high social sensitivity. Your brain processes every detail, the emotions, the tone, the energy in the room. For extroverts, socializing is a power bank. For you, it's a battery drain. It's not that you hate people, it's that your brain works harder around them. So after hanging out, you need quiet time, alone time, uninterrupted recovery. It's not avoidance, it's self-regulation. Point 4. You're naturally independent, and you don't need constant approval. A lot of people rely on their social circle to feel good about themselves. But you can function alone. You can sit with your thoughts. You can entertain yourself. You can solve your own problems. Psychology calls this low social dependency. You don't need anyone to validate your choices or tell you who you are. This makes you look distant or detached to others. But really, you just have strong internal stability. And because you don't rely on external validation, your standards for friendship are way higher. You don't let just anyone into your world. Point 5. Your past taught you to be careful, not naive. Almost every person who prefers being alone has a story behind it. Maybe you trusted the wrong people. Maybe you were betrayed. Maybe you grew up around unpredictable or hurtful behavior. When trust breaks, the brain becomes protective. You observe longer. You test people more subtly. You don't open up easily. Psychologists call this a higher trust threshold. People have to show consistency before you let them in. You're not closed off. You're cautious. You learn the hard way that access to your life should be earned, not given. So what does all this actually mean? Having no friends doesn't mean you're flawed. It means your mind works differently, with more awareness, more depth, more sensitivity, and higher standards. You have a richer inner world, stronger intuition, and a clear understanding of what you want from life. Sometimes the people with the strongest minds walk alone for a season, and that season shapes them into someone powerful. If you enjoy videos that explain your personality in ways school never teaches, hit subscribe. because the next one might reveal something about you that finally makes sense.